So welcome to the GROW model. The GROW model's probably, for most people who do coaching, the first model that you learn when talking to clients, when talking to your staff, when talking with the people you're coaching. The GROW model is a very, very useful tool. The G stands for goal, and when coaching, when working with your team, the setting of the goal, the realisation of what the goal is often a really very important time and a very important part of the structure of coaching. The G then is followed by the R, and the R is about reality. Well, what's happening now? What is the current story? Where are you with the problem? Is it a problem? What's going on? What are other people doing? Who else is involved? You move from the R to the O, and the O is about your options. What can you do to help deal with this reality that will take you closer to your goal? My favourite question when we're talking about reality, when we're talking about options, is what else? Is what other options? What other options? Don't allow the coachee to get away with one or two of the most obvious options. Dig deep, because you'll often find it's way down there in the 10th, the 11th, the 12th option that the coachee begins to discover new ways of handling their current reality. The W in GROW is always problematic to me. Some people say it stands for what are your next steps. Others say it's will. I choose to have both. So my GROW is GROW-W. So what are your next steps? It's about choosing from those options which have already been identified by the coachee. Which one of those is most likely to work? I use a scaling question at this point. On a scale of 1 to 10, how likely is this to work? If they give me a 7, I say, what do we need to do to make it an 8? If they give me an 8, what do they need to do to make it an 8.5 or a 9? What's going to make it work a little bit more? My second W, I also use a scaling question for, because my second W is will. There's no point in going through the goal, the realities, exploring all of the options, talking about the next steps, if there's no will from your client, from your worker, from your colleague, to actually carry out the options that they've talked about. And so I like to scale their will. On a scale of 1 to 10, how likely are you to take the step that you've described as your next step? I don't accept at this point anything under an 8. And so if they give me a 6, what do we do to make it a 7? Once they give me a 7, what do we need to do to that action to make it an 8? Sometimes small changes to actions will make a big difference. And so that is the GROW model. G is our goal. R is about our reality, what's going on at the moment. O is our options. What options do we have to make changes? What options do we have to intervene in the situation to get closer to our goal? And W, remember I have 2 Ws. My first W is what are your next steps? And my second W is what is your will? I hope you enjoy your coaching conversations. I hope you enjoy practicing with the GROW model. Remember, you can always email me, michael@sharethinkact.co.uk with any questions, with any suggestions, or with any comments on your attempts to use the GROW model in your work. Good luck and goodbye.